And I was sitting at my desk, and in came an analysis from the CIA about what was going on in Rwanda at the time. And their view was that the Arusha Accords could not happen, could not be implemented. Why? Because both the government side and the RPF could not win if that was implemented, because if there was a free and fair election, the RPF could not win because of their minority status, and the government side could not win because they were so unpopular. The government had brought all of the resources of the country to the north and was very unpopular with the rest of the country. So both sides had an interest in not implementing the Arusha Accords. So as I left office in April '93, I said, war is going to break out again. The ceasefire will be violated.
So what lessons can we learn from what occurred in Rwanda nearly 20 years ago that can help us to avoid other catastrophes like Rwanda?
Well, first of all, we should not approve of agreements that cannot be implemented. I call that the signature obsession. The United States and other countries say, let's get a signature, let's get an agreement going. That's what happened in Arusha. Sign here, we'll have peace. You have to have agreements that can be implemented fairly. And secondly, of course, then you go into the whole business of once a genocide starts, what should the international community do? And I think in this case, it was a total failure of will, not acting.
But the international community has talked about never again since Rwanda. But you know as well as I do what has been happening in the Great Lakes region, in the DRC.
That's right. In fact, if you talk about number of lives lost, whether in genocide or other ways, accurate estimates is that in eastern Congo, 5 million people died because of fighting, because they couldn't harvest their crops, they couldn't plant anything, they couldn't get health care, they couldn't get food for their children. They died of malnutrition, bad health, bullets hitting them. So I think what happened in the Eastern Congo was a direct spillover from Rwanda. And we really did nothing about that for many years.